Welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Dakota Morgan, coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona. And today, we're going to be talking about a very big hit series, and y'all love it when I talk about it. We're going to be talking about Primitive War. As of this recording, though, the movie has not yet come out, but it is slated to be released here in August of 2025. And I am beyond hyped for this damn movie because, my God, this book series, absolutely stunning. That book series means a whole lot to me. It's written and created by Ethan Pettis with the comic book, by the way, which is now a thing on Kickstarter and such as well. Issue 2 is coming up here pretty soon, I believe, by Babasu Curtis as well. Amazing, beautiful artwork. I have a artwork print currently hanging in my office room here with me and one of the main characters fighting off Utah raptors in the Vietnam jungle. Now, Primitive War as a book series here, I don't want to get into too many spoilers about it because I do think you should read it. Also, the first book and 1.5 of the book series, Primitive War Dispatches, is also available on audiobook right now. So you could go check that out as well if you don't have time to read a book, because you're a working person like me. But Primitive War is something that is a little backstory on it. Dinosaurs are in a valley in the Vietnam War due to particle accelerator exploding because of Russians. And, of course, Northern Vietnamese government messing around trying to get one up on the Cold War. A group of special operations soldiers called Vulture Squad was sent in there to investigate the missing Green Berets, and you can probably imagine what happens from there. But we are looking at multiple species in there, not just dinosaurs. You have Caprosuchus, the boar crocodile. You have Quetzalcoatlus, Utah raptors, Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, Stygimoloch, and much, much more. Especially as the book series goes on, you realize there's a lot more species in there. Especially fond of the Marcosaurus and the Therizinosaurus. But it should be said, Primitive War is a book series I have a very special fondness with here because it is one that, yes, very adult, very mature. Shouldn't make that very damn clear here. But Primitive War is something that gives you the animals feeling like animals. They don't feel like they are monsters in the movies. You know, in the Jurassic series, we've seen a little bit, but we couldn't get that in between of monster versus humanizing, anamorphizing the dinosaurs, such as Baloo in Jurassic World and such. Primitive War doesn't do that. These are animals. They are animals. They're going to hunt. They're going to need food for the babies. They're going to need all that. They're trying to survive. If something seems too difficult, they go away from it. They have intelligence. Like the Utah raptors, they hunt things. They're the most dangerous animal probably in the book for multiple reasons. But you do feel in the series the sense of fear. You feel the sense of wonder as well when it comes to the herbivores. The herbivores are also dangerous. It's not, oh, it's a plant eater, so it's totally fine. I'm not going to kill you. No, it is dangerous big animal. I'm coming at this as a guy who was a zookeeper for hoofstock animals as well as crocodilians for a few years. And let me tell you, herbivores, I don't give a shit, will mess you up. By Rhino, he would mess me up pretty hard if he got the chance. Now, we also should really point out here the character, Vulture Squad, the Russians, all especially fond of Andre the Scientist. That's just me, though. And they feel human. They don't feel like the action hero stars, despite this almost being a war book, really. And, well, it is a war book, especially in the beginning there before the dinosaurs come in, because it is the Vietnam War, which very quickly, very historically, from friends of mine that served in it, and also from what I've been able to read up on and see, very historically accurate to the Vietnam that went down. And the people just felt like people. They felt done. Some had PTSD. Some had, a little bit of command issues there. Some had an alcohol problem. Like, it felt very real. And characters where, yeah, they're not going to be the nicest person on the block. They're kind of shitbags. But you love them and you relate to them and you're like, that's kind of me. And these people there are just soldiers. They're just trying to do their job and trying to survive, right? They're trying to do what they can against NVA, Russians, and dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures. And I should say I have a special fondness for them because Primitive War, the book series, helped me along in my journey working as a keeper and then also working in animal cruelty investigations with animal crimes. So as I was an investigator with that, dealing with animal crimes, it helped me get through that, to say the least here. And it helped me out immensely with PTSD and such as well. It really helped me. That's why special fondness for Andre, Xavier as well, for being the animal guy who can track things and figure that stuff out there too, because that probably would be damn me. And that's why Primitive War means so much to me with that. And it also gave us, a feathered T-Rex. And dinosaurs with feathers and quills. And it really, again, hits those spots in there where you feel the people side. You want to know more what's happening. You're rooting for what's happening. And you feel like you're also there as well with how Ethan is able to write these stories for you. You give a shit about all the characters, even the dinosaurs. Even if they're disemvoweling somebody, you care. And as you know, I wouldn't give this to a 9-year-old for sure. Probably 14, I would say, would be the youngest I'd give it. 13, 14 years old, sort of thing like that. I mean, I was watching Spawn at the age of 8, so I mean, there's that. But Primitive War, all the books in the series, there isn't one that falls short. There isn't one that you're like, all the one, like the Dispatches, the in-between books, the Bestiary, 1 and 2, perfect. The audiobook, fantastic, you know. That's why the movie here is going to have so much to live up to with this. The fandom group is huge, by the way, for it. The artwork people make for it, everything like that. Shit, I want to cosplay as one of the characters one day. We'll see how that goes, though. And it's definitely a series that's always going to mean something to me. It's a decompression. As much as violence as it may be, it's a decompression book for me, for sure. I probably listened to the audiobook around 5 times, I want to say, at this point. For the first one, I currently still need to get to the Dispatches one on Audible. Currently finished that. But yeah, everybody, Primitive War, the book series, get it now online, Amazon. I get it from them. It's so worth it. It's worth your time. Thick reads. But again, if you love the dinosaurs, you love the science added to it, you want to feel a human factor, the Primitive War is your book series. And I have so much hope for this movie. The first trailer looked amazing. They're not showing us any more footage of it right now as we're just recording. And to be honest, I am totally okay with that. I don't want to see a bunch of Utah Raptors. I saw, our friendly neighborhood one there with a little bit of a weapon protruding from his eye, we'll say there. Kind of give you guys a little bit of hint. A little bit of the Rex, a little bit of a Quetz. There's a couple scenes there where I'm like, I think things might be different a little bit, but that's fine. It's a huge book. So many details. You can't get everything in there. The Martian. The book is so beautiful, and I'm finishing that currently, but the movie's also like a little bit different. Both of which, fantastic. Extremely excited for this, everybody. And let me know, am I wrong about my thoughts about Primitive War, the book series? Or do you immensely agree with all this? Let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video here. I've been your host, Dakota Morgan, on this episode of Dino Times. Really covering this here for you. So, of course, as always, be sure to subscribe for more media for pop culture, science, and all this stuff of Dino Times and much, much more. Thanks, everybody. And, of course, as always, remember, science is real.